All right.
Oh my God, nigga, I can't believe you selling cocaine through the mail.
Pretty much, yo. You just gotta jump in, bro. 2 feet.
2 feet so no.
Or
Because
belly flopping.
All the bitches now, it's no way
no.
I'm not gonna have sex.
Because my jump in was being thrown in as a child. Why I don't swim to this day. I keep saying fuck that shit.
The water ain't gonna hurt you, yo.
It's not the water, bro. It's the traumatism.
I feel like you can overcome the traumas, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously, you can. But it's not fun when you're an adult. Because in your head, you feel like you're supposed to be having fun. You're not having fun.
Hey, so anytime you get close to like a lake or something, you be like, you get a flashback touch.
No, deadass. I be like, nah. I'll do the, you know how you walk on the beach? I walk on the beach. I'm cool with walking on the beach.
When the water start touching you, like, matter of fact, it don't even touch you.
Nah, it ain't even that bad. It's just one of those, you know how people get in the water and shit, and then it come back? I was like, yeah, that's not me. That's not gonna happen.
Hey, now, real shit, I don't trust the ocean. The ocean is death to me.
I don't trust lakes either.
Oh, lakes is cool, bro. I done swam across a lake. I done swam from the boathouse to the shore. I done just been out on an island in the middle of the lake. Like, I'm cool with lakes. But fucking, the ocean? That's a killer, bro. I'm not fucking with you. You know how the ocean is a whole other world.
Okay, so I just heard some shit. There's a whole layer of fish that they thought was the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
But it's like a thick layer of fish that are condensed together, and they move with the
with the waves, nigga.
No, with the
sun,
the sun and the moon. Yeah, and it's like, why do they do that? They trying to figure that part out.
Nigga,
I don't know why I know that now.
Don't figure nothing out. Leave all the fish and whatever crab left nigga, that disappeared. Leave them niggas alone, okay? Cause yo,
like I said, whatever crab.
They left. You didn't hear that? They said like they lost a big crab, or big crab just walked away, some shit like that. And it's like, no, bro, them niggas just left you. Like, y'all used to fish them here. These niggas got smart and left. Okay?
We're dying over here.
Right? And they like, yo, let's go hide. Like, these niggas dumb. Let's hide from them. Like, and that's all they did. They just hide.
I just saw another one.
They under that fish pile.
But wait, I just saw another one because it's weird. Dude was in the water. It was one of the memes. And he, you know how you got the camera and you just, look at the shit under the water?
Uh-huh.
So as he goes deeper, he sees like this, what do you call it? I don't know what they call that. Like a little circle and you dig under it or whatever. There's like a cave or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hella sharks. Mm-hmm. Like thousands of sharks. Okay. Mm-hmm. And they like this big, but they're all sharks. Yeah. And you don't
know what they got to taste for.
And they just swimming around in a circle. And it's like
they
right above this, calm waters and just regular fish. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck is there a deadly little circle of sharks here?
Nigga, life. That's why.
Nigga,
that's
are they? Hood. Is it like Nemo where they talking to each other?
Yeah.
Fish are friends, not food, bro. Like,
yeah, they got it, bro. They holding it down. That's a whole little trap that the fish made for y'all. That's why I don't trust the ocean. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
You hear what I'm saying? Like,
but wait,
and the ocean is a beautiful place. Like, I can fuck with the edges. I can look like the little coral shit. I love to look. Hey, yo, you don't want to disrespect it. That's like the mob.
Exactly. Wait, good things can happen. There was another one. They was on a boat. And they dropped their phone, right? A beluga whale went to the bottom and then brought the phone back. That's amazing, right? You would think whales are cool. No.
He did that shit to eat you, nigga. He tricked you. He was like, oh, I got this nigga. He was
cool. But some other whales might be on some fuck shit. Like, let me fuck with these dudes. Bruh. Let me ram their boat just because.
No, again. The ocean's a beautiful place, and it does its thing. I stay on the edge where I'm supposed to stay, and I've been out there deep sea fishing. I done seen them big ass. You remember what was it? Whatever that movie was about the fishers with the giant waves and shit. I've been on a boat.
Wait, was it the one with
Mark, bruh?
Oh, never mind,
bruh.
It was the other dude from Punk. Wasn't he in one of those?
Which one? Probably.
Dude from Punk. What is his name?
Ashton Kutcher?
Yes.
It might have been the same one. But look, I'm saying, I'm only bringing that up because of the mountain-sized fucking waves that they be having out there, right? Yeah, I told you that nigga was coming back. The mountain-sized waves that be out there. I've been on a boat like that, right? And it's like, you know what? You think it's like, it's not a pool, bro. You don't get to the bottom. There is no bottom. The bottom is fish, right? There's something.
Literally, we literally thought this was the bottom of the ocean, and it was fish swimming together in a condensed line.
Yeah, we
like
not.
how you smash weed up.
No, you ever been to the Monterey Bay Aquarium where they got the little silverfish in the thing? That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's them silverfish just condensed swimming in the surf, bruh. You're not. I'm gonna stay on the side, bruh, and I'm gonna see what's up. Hey, if we never have crab again, I'm glad I had it. Like I'm not going out there to find them.
If we never have crab again, I'm glad I had it.
Like I'm not going out there to find them, bruh.
You know what? To them brave people that do that shit all the time, we salute you.
Shout out to you, bruh.
Like you a warrior, some shit.
Yeah, cause nigga, I will
be
never.
out there.
Yo, I told niggas if it went back to where I have to hunt and gather the food I eat, I'm eating fruits and berries, bruh. And that's it. I'm gonna eat some grass.
Would you eat bugs?
Yes.
You said that too fast. No hesitation.
Protein.
Yes.
Protein. I can catch them niggas. Protein.
I don't fuck with anything with eyes. It's hard for me.
I mean, I'm gonna eat the shit out of the snail, bro.
Nah, you gotta get rid of the eyes, and I might fuck with it.
I'm gonna fry that nigga fresh off the floor.
Fresh off the floor, nigga said. See that motherfucker say something?
He about to be ready. Yo, the pan was already oiled and salted, bro. We get to go.
I'm hella done. That's a great joke. Anyway, what are we talking about? So we on sports again, mostly, and a little bit of cinema.
It's that time of year.
Cinema.
Cinema.
Cinnamon. Salmon.
Salmon?
Salmon. Fish. Our friends.
We love fish.
Not food. No, I'm just playing. Anyway. Russ. I was right.
Apparently. You've been saying this shit for, I don't know, a year now? Because it's been a year. You've been on there for a year. And you've been saying this shit since, like, he's been there. Yeah, he should run the second unit. And the last 2 games, he ran the second unit. And apparently in the last game, it was hermeneutically delicious. Niggas was loving it. Everybody got their points. Niggas was in tune with the crowd, bro. You know what I mean? He out there, he was being Russ. He got the shimmy on. Bro, he had his vibe back. He was good to go.
Hold up. Because if you watch Laker games, I've watched enough of these Laker games this year and last year to know, no matter what, even when Russ is cooking or not, they have those discombobulated moments where they look like they shouldn't be out there together.
Yeah.
Like Three Stooges kind of moments where it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I've seen those.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Even with LeBron, and it's weird. Because that nigga hit the he hit the backboard. And it was like, are you going up for a layup or what? What are you doing? Anyway, the point is, I was right about Russ. Russ is great. Russ is still somewhat functionable as a player. I think we could use him on a good team.
No, I mean, well, you're right about that. But I mean, it's what...
He needs the right role.
We were both right. Because I didn't have faith in Russ. I'm like, yo, he got a confidence.
You had too much faith in Russ.
No, I didn't.
You was on that Russ is amazing type shit.
No, my statement was Russ was amazing, and he has to acclimate to where his skill level is at now. He's not who he was.
You said that.
That's it. He at a certain point in his career, this nigga was untouchable, amazing. Like, nigga, he dunking on everybody. He was
still
doing
dunk on people too.
That's what I'm saying. But he's not. He can't do it every time.
Nah.
His body is at a certain point where you can't do that no more. He's Derrick Rose. He's Derrick Rose without the injury.
Yes. Now, the difference is Derrick Rose remodeled his game to be efficient.
Derrick Rose was out of the league for 3 years.
Yeah, completely.
No, but that's what I'm saying is we're not giving Russ if Russ went out the league, he not coming back.
Probably not.
Right?
Nah.
So we not gonna give,
especially year 15.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
So we not gonna give him that 3-year grace period. Ain't no major injury, bro. If you feel like you can't play no more, you're not playing.
I think this is where that championship shit matters. It kind of matters because if you get one, bro, people, when you get to that point where you're about to retire, people talk about you differently.
I'm one of those people.
So you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People talk about you differently, even if it's only one. Even if you only chipped in on that team.
I talked so much shit about everybody that ain't got one.
So you could literally be a bus rider. You know the bus driver, bus rider part. Hey, you could be a bus rider and nobody's going to say shit about you.
It makes a difference in your career, especially if you've been great at any point. Mm-hmm. If you've been great and you have a championship at the back end, you a championship player, bro. I could talk that same shit. If the question I had before was championship basketball, right? In your generation, nigga, best top 5 championship basketball players to fucking meet
top 5. Can we do that real quick?
After I finish the statement.
Yes.
But to meet the criteria, you need a championship. Mm-hmm. So no matter how good Charles Barkley was, he ain't on the list. No matter how good Reggie Miller was, he not on the list, bro. You not even in the conversation. I'm not saying you're not great, right? But I'm saying championship basketball. That disqualifies a lot of niggas. Period.
Yeah, you weren't exactly that.
Right? Like you were a great basketball player. I'm not taking that away from you. But when I add championship to it, bro, you disqualified. A lot of niggas is disqualified. You know who not disqualified? Robert Horry.
Robert Horry won like 7 though.
Bro, you know who not disqualified? Bynum.
He was a very good center.
Now we not really.
No, seriously. My team right now could really use a Bynum. It's one of those things where it's like you understand your position to a point where you're not a detriment, even if you can't offer a lot. Like kind of like Looney.
Yeah, I was about to say
you're never a detriment to the team.
Yeah,
having you out there.
Nah, you do.
Bynum was a plus.
You do your job.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But a lot of players, even if you have a 20-point game, you still might be in a negative because of the other things that you don't know how to do on the court.
Points ain't everything.
We live in a stat league now.
Hey, but this is my thing. We'll do the top 5 real quick. This
goes with Russ.
Even with it being a stat league, your plus minus is what matters. Fuck your points, nigga. Fuck the thing you're really good at. I need to know that you actually covering the nigga you supposed to. We not switching off. I don't have to sub you out at the end of the game for defensive purposes. All of the plus minus is where it matters. So yeah, we are in a stat league, and because people are simple, we only talk about points.
But this is okay. Bringing it back to Russ, this is why that irritates me because he was the triple double king or whatever. But
his plus minus was horrible.
Even that, it's one of those like if I was his coach, right? Mm-hmm. And we got this great ass team, and he's on it, and the guy under him doesn't make nearly as many mistakes. Mm-hmm. He's starting over him. I understand he's great, but in his sporadic moments, only needs so many of them in the game. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're at a point in his career where we're able to lock in on that shit, and they won't fucking do it. That's irritating to me.
I think but it was also. I don't think that the organization didn't want that. They didn't see that, right? They basketball professionals. Let's assume they saw what we saw, right?
I don't think a lot of people see what we see.
The only person that wouldn't be on board with that is Russ, and we knew that. That was my whole point. Is it's like no, everything that you've been saying is correct. You're right. It's limited now. It's more sporadic moments. You can't run 48 minutes, bruh. Mm-hmm. But I can run you for 15, nigga, and you're gonna get 20.
You'll be done.
But you're gonna get it in, right? Like that's great. But he not because he has to tell himself that, right? He has to be okay with I'm not a starter.
I might only get in 2 times,
right? He had to be okay with that. If he okay with that, bro, he can extend his career further. Cause nigga, by the way. Let me go back. Let me say this. These niggas is old.
Yeah. Have you been hearing the slander that Clay's been getting, bruh? I'm sure that's the only reason he even popped off.
But I had it for him though.
He was one of them kind.
Like, nah,
Clay gonna be great this year.
So do I hear it? Yeah, I said it. I know exactly what they talking about.
He ain't gonna have it. He ain't the same dude. And it's like, look, we understand that. That
No, you
nigga
don't.
literally had to
No,
get
y'all
up
don't.
there and be like, duh.
Nah, it's this.
But I'm still gonna be great. I'm still gonna be great.
See,
Just give me my moments.
It's
Watch.
like somebody
I
was
just
like,
won a. He got four. That's why he kept saying it. I
Bruh.
just won a championship off my moments.
"Hey, you cool nigga? You just went 0 for 6."
That was last year.
No, that was last night, my nigga. So look, hey, you right. You got 4 of them. You banging on us, bro. You did that thing 4 times, bro. You was killing us. That's great. What you do? What you do yesterday?
So look,
What happened last night?
in his defense, it's the beginning of the season.
Wait.
They wouldn't let this
Wait,
nigga.
hold on. For Clay.
They
For
wouldn't
Clay,
let
it's the
him.
beginning of the season.
Look.
He the only nigga that started this season when they started.
He wasn't scrimmaging, and he wasn't playing in the preseason because he had issues with his legs. Both of them.
Yo, so again, as I said,
Look, we got excuses out here. That's
this
okay.
nigga is Riddler Kane. It's the beginning of the season. But I only reason I'm talking shit is because everybody overreacted. How are they this bad? Blah blah blah.
They're bad though.
No, nigga. Nobody's bad. No, this let me
In retrospect, because
It's not-
look, you say December 1st will be that cap year, right, or the cap month.
It's not even in retrospect, bro. Oh yeah, you said you could. It's not in retrospect. It's that they've just played 3 fucking seasons in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right? They did that shit to be on time for this one, like I said when they started this shit. And it's like, all right, cool. All your fucking preseason's been short. You niggas done ran for a couple weeks, did some games, nigga, and y'all ran out there. The season for me, as an old ass person, that's why I sent you the Jordan shit.
Oh no, because there's already a stat that goes along with this argument. All the veteran teams are like negative.
Yeah.
And that was the thing I sent you. And it's like, is this the changing of the guard?
Yeah, yes, because nigga, year 15, 16, 17 for motherfuckers. Yes, nigga. LeBron at 20. Yes, nigga, it's time for you niggas to start nigga slowing down, moving out. Period. That's number 1. Number 2 is you just did 3 seasons in a year and a half. Right? With short preseasons, split seasons, all this other bullshit. Cool, you here, and the season used to start when I sent you the shit about Jordan, which was
now. That was like a week ago today.
Right.
Even
if it wasn't a week ago.
23rd or some shit.
It was late in October.
Yeah.
It wasn't fucking middle of October.
It wasn't the beginning.
Right. So, nigga, December 1st, bro, this for me is preseason up until about November 1st. So tomorrow will be the season start for me. And then I'm going to watch how niggas play the next month. Right?
I'll give you that.
And that's it. So
we at that point too.
So
it's
December,
like 8 games in for a lot of teams.
Bruh, so really they just game 16 of the preseason. You niggas then worked out the ins and outs. Y'all done got the travel shit down. All you new niggas see how we travel, how we do this shit, how we do these pregame, blah, 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 blah. Now we got a month of basketball, my nigga. Do your fucking job. So again,
I'm not necessarily worried about, Clay or Russ. I think Russ, if they just give him the opportunity to be himself, he'll be fine.
I think Russ's situation was not. We forgot. I should say I forgot. The coaches knew and ain't never been a coach before. Like that matters, especially when you put all the factors I just said. So all this short season, all these things, but these niggas is OGs. This is your first time playing. You've been
Darvin Ham, right?
Yeah, this is the first time being a head coach of first time ever being a head coach. Then you a head coach of a marquee franchise where all eyes is on you. You got LeBron over there. It's
everybody's watching.
I've
been watching.
Bruh, it's a whole different type of job. So and then when I took their celebration for his win for me to realize that.
Oh, you saw that, huh?
When I saw it, it was like Darvin Ham's first. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck they tripping off? Like real
it's
shit.
Because, one, it's the Lakers, like you said, it's a marquee. it's one of the biggest franchises, but on top of that, you got one of the best players ever on the team. And they make it seem like even though he's in year God,
in 20.
30,
Yeah, 35,
he's supposed to be, this championship player at all times.
But again,
and carry the team.
But see, that's why I don't. This is again why I always say you can't trust the media, because I sat here and said, hey, bro, they about to do this bubble year. They about to run 2 big, quick back-to-back, and they gonna be on time.
Yeah, you
but all that's gonna do is hurt niggas that's older, right? So
we're saying it a long ass time,
bro.
We're seeing it, but it's like if people aren't on that shit, they're not.
But again, it's not people; it's the media, because the media is what informs the people,
and they're not saying that shit. They
right?
just want to talk about Russ as if it's some sensational moment of how bad this player is and how we can't believe, he can be this bad.
Mind you, this nigga's in year 16, bruh, and he been dunking on niggas since year 1.
Is it 16 or 15?
I don't
or 14?
know.
I think it's 14.
It's more than 10.
We keep adding on it.
I don't
it's
know.
14 or 15.
His 10+ year career. That's it. You get 10 years. Hey, if you could run around and dunk on niggas like Russ did for 10 years, it's amazing you here any longer than that.
Honestly, yeah. Dude be jumping hella hard.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He was in it. 2008, he got drafted.
Okay. Him and Kevin, how long Kevin Love? You probably know Kevin Love. How long he been in here? They went to college together. Yeah. They
no.
So
Wait, I remember that.
It's 14 or 15. It got to be.
Kevin Love. What fucking year did he get drafted?
Like, look, I can
2009.
No, think about it like this. I can think of Kevin Love's career and be like, okay, he was in Minnesota for like 4, and then he was in the Cavaliers for like 8. Then he went back to Minnesota for like 2. So yeah, you're like 14.
He ain't been in Minnesota.
Where'd he go?
He's still in Cleveland, bro.
Oh, he been there for like 10 then. So
it's been like 8 years.
Yeah,
it's been like 7 or 8 years.
So he's a good 10+ year careers, my nigga. Period.
Yeah. It's hard, man.
Like, period.
It's fucking hard.
Especially when you think about the average length of an NBA career. We've been lucky to
like
see
7, 8 years.
We've been lucky to see this many people have that long of a career. Like, is it the end of an era? It fucking should be, bro. We didn't have like these niggas done been here.
You saw that shit? It's at the end of an era.
Yes, nigga. Bye.
We already know that.
Got John Morant out here. You got Zion out here.
These dudes are amazing.
You got whole teams of young niggas that don't get no shine because these niggas won't leave.
But have you seen this shit? The spark of new players because they own different, like the Jazz. Bruh, have you seen the Jazz lately?
The Jazz, the Cavaliers, the
Trailblazers with Anthony Simons, bruh. There's so many different... Yeah, the Cavs, bro. This nigga Donovan Mitchell went over there just to be a sweetener. Yeah, just dunking on people and shit. They were already good.
He making y'all important. He giving y'all the highlights because you know what? We know what's important in this clip era. Right?
We haven't seen nothing from nobody else.
You could be a good basketball team and beat niggas, okay? But if you're doing it with pick and rolls and jump shots,
ain't nobody watching here, bro. Ain't nobody worried about you until you win the championship.
Right.
Then it's like, oh, the Spurs were good.
But
nigga,
then you bring Spider over there. He started postering niggas, and then it's like, look what Cleveland's doing.
We gotta watch this. We gotta put this on television.
Ain't they been doing that when Garland first got there?
They tried. Nobody caught on this. Because Garland's game is one of those slick, I get open and bust the shot type of shit. You know what I mean? I could just make the shot.
Like I said, you could be a good basketball team. But if you pick and rolling and making these jump shots,
dude, honestly, this is what irritates me with Ja's game. But what's so amazing about it at the same fucking time?
Be a highlight,
dude. But
he just want to be a highlight.
If you've ever been this person on the court at one time,
niggas hate you.
But no, you know what I mean. It's like if there's ever 5 people around that's nowhere near as good as you are, and you don't have to pass because I can just probably make this shit anyway.
You know what's fucked up? He has a really good team. Niggas
it don't fucking matter.
Bruh, niggas over there is lights out shooters. They got moves, bro.
You see Bane? Yes. I call that nigga baby arms. Baby shark arms, cuz. Baby arms. And the fact that he buff make it hilarious as fuck. Because it looked like this.
Yes.
And he lights out, though. So it's like, baby shark.
Bro, he killing out there. That
This
shit
nigga
funny
baby
as hell. His baby arms going crazy.
Yo, he be dunking on cats, too.
Bruh,
Yo, he is dope as
that's
fuck.
what I'm saying. What you said
His
about
name is Bane. He could have a whole thing, yo.
Bro,
We're not worried about him
What
yet.
you said about Ja is like, yo, you good and don't need to pass the ball. It's like, you got cats on the team.
This nigga's amazing. It's like Steph and Klay Thompson, but like quicker though.
Yo,
Way quicker than it's.
It's like Steph and Klay Thompson, but one of them don't pass. So we gotta fix that. Once we fix that.
So one more
Once
time
we
about.
fix
Let me
that,
actually
like-
get into this dude's game because it's. I want to be a fan of his, but I see myself as a bigger Luca fan than Ja fan. Way bigger.
Explain.
Luca is so incredible that he doesn't have to pass the ball, right?
Okay.
But when I listen to the announcers, they get on my nerves because they're like, why didn't Luca touch the ball this time down around? This is a travesty. It's like, look, man.
Did they score?
Yes.
Yeah, so no.
Or no, it doesn't matter. The point is, they feel like he has to always have the ball in his hand. John Morant is also one of those players where he's
always
so
has
good,
the ball in his hand.
he has to have the ball always in his hand. That's not how basketball works. No matter how good you are, if the ball bounces off somebody else, it can come back to you quicker.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to give it up first. So if you're the point guard and you dribbling up the team, because this is the new iteration of it, the fact that everybody's a fucking point guard.
Everybody can
Luca
handle it.
is one of those players that's a point guard, but because I know I'm so great, I'll pass it up at random fucking moments.
Mhm.
Did you see the game where he was really looking like Magic and Bird at the same
I
time?
haven't seen any of Luca's games.
Dude,
today.
it was like, I want to say, Taser today. It was like Thursday, Friday. This motherfucker he was doing that shit where you could see him just playing, smiling and shit, and doing some shit like this. Just throwing it to somebody open.
Hey, but that's his game, though. That's how he be
He
balling.
looked like a globetrotter.
He be balling.
It's ridiculous.
And you having fun out there.
That's how good he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
John Morant is one of those players that's like, I'm so athletic that you can't stop me. So I'm going to just run, jump.
Yeah, pretty much.
We cannot reward that shit. We can't reward that shit 30 times a game.
It made me a fan.
No. I don't
No.
want to see that shit.
Hey,
And
no,
that
but-
irritates me because of how good he is.
Well, I agree with you because after a while, at first, it was just like, yo, he fearless. That's amazing. And then after a while, it's like, again, you got team, nigga, that's
incredible.
actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can do that shit, and then you like all you really need to do is grab the attention and kick it. And niggas is gonna knock it down. Or you can get like you said, you bounce it off somebody else. Like, nigga, give and go type shit. Like, you could do it way different than I'ma just take it from half court, bruh, and just full speed, nigga, straight to the rim. Like, I mean, ain't no lie though. I appreciate it. I enjoy it.
I don't. I do not.
Nah, I do.
I don't.
Because when he get that shit off, he get that shit off.
I mean, that's dope.
Hey, like I said before, I understand how many you might not get it every time. So it
So
take attempts,
ugly, bro.
It take attempts.
And it's like, if you say that shit, people just want to call you a hater. Nigga, when I saw him in college.
You just like pretty basketball.
Yes,
you
I
like
do.
beautiful basketball. The way I mean,
This shit is ugly as fuck.
I understand because I feel the same way.
It's not like Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
where he was athletic as fuck, but he would do some crazy shit and throw it to somebody, then
would-
catch it back.
Or he would fix it if it wasn't gonna work.
Or yeah, in the air,
fix
he
it,
would.
yeah.
He was the double clutch king. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. He would
John
fix it.
Morant should be that.
He not there yet.
He trying to yam it on people. That's
every
why.
time. Every time. I mean, hey, but I wish if I could jump like him, and I've dunked on niggas
Man.
before. I
I
can't-
bet you
hey,
in the
look,
off
you know,
season,
you
bro.
know how you be mad at something, but you really don't want to tell somebody no. Like we ain't no kids, but it'd be like, hey, like
Stop.
hey, don't try that. Don't,
Nah,
like,
bro. They used to throw the ball at our head, cuz. I swear to God. Right there. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah.
And he would have stopped. Look, I bet you in the offseason, this is what this nigga's gonna do. He's just doing long jumps and high jumps at the same time.
Bro, he trying to jump out the gym on you. Bro, he trying to jump over the rim.
Trying to see how high I can jump. At this point, it don't matter. By the time I'm 30,
he got a poster roll. Giannis shit.
I don't think so.
Bro,
everybody that's tall and can jump and strong, they pretty much gonna light his ass up and he gonna fall. He's small.
Bruh, this is the point because I've seen him try multiple times.
He gonna get hurt, bro. You want me to say it, but it's the truth. If I was his coach, you need to stop doing this all the time because you're gonna get hurt.
Well, I would say it's not efficient if you do it all the time because then we expect it. Right? Yeah. If it's a tool in your arsenal and you just pull it out every now and then, you try to yam on somebody. Hey, and it gets off, it's amazing. But because you do it so often, it's just like, here you go again. Yeah!
Zion is the biggest, strongest nigga in the NBA.
That don't know how to let go of the ball.
And he still got hurt. Because he's the biggest, strongest nigga in the NBA. And you don't know human limitations.
Hey, bro, I promise you, Zion has never had a hand touch a duck in his life.
You know what I mean? Nobody's going to try to block my shit.
That was the surprise.
That was probably the most surprising. It's like Bo Jackson getting caught from behind. Hey, dap you up, nigga.
Hold on, and breaking his hip, nigga trying to break the tackle. Like, hold on, the nigga grab me?
And break it.
Like, no, ain't no way he gonna get his hands up.
Like, you gotta understand human limitations. Oh, I'm so glad we're in this. We can get into my Niners.
Huh. Hey, yeah. Wait, hold on.
Zion is a child, right?
Is that just the point so we can get into the Niners?
Not the Niners, my Warriors. First, because we're losing. But Zion is a child. Real quick? Zion is a child, and he's got to learn from these moments, right? This nigga just...
Yo, hold on. Let me switch it. Yo, so human limitations are when Jimmy Garoppolo can't throw past 10 yards, we go get the running back that could throw for 30.
Wow.
All right, back to a regularly scheduled conversation.
We're going to get into the Niners later.
I had to get that off. You said human limitations, and that's all I could think about.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, yeah, he can't throw.
And they got a running back to throw the ball. Hold on. They went and traded for the running back.
Isn't that the craziest shit ever?
That's why it's funny.
I was literally saying we should trade for Taysom Hill, bro.
Bro, y'all traded for the best piece. He run, he throw, he catch, bro. He do the. I'm surprised he can't kick. I bet he punt if that nigga get hurt.
That nigga Christian McCaffrey be like, I'll do it.
He might line
I got you, team.
Bro, he might line up on special teams. He might be out there as linebacker. Hey, what you need, dog? I fucking nigga up.
Can I get back to these people being children?
Okay. Whew.
In the NBA, I feel like we want players to learn so fast. And then when they don't have the coaching that's trying to get you to learn, you expect them to just know it already. You know, you get to year 5 and it's like, oh, you didn't improve on these things? Who's helping you?
Zion in year 3 now, bro. When did he play?
Only like a half a year, honestly.
If that, right?
Yeah.
And that was, and what's funny, he in year 3 and it's been 1 calendar year.
Is it year 3 or year 4? This is year 4.
Either way, nigga, it's been a year and a half. An actual year and a half, bro. It's 2022. How is it 3? How he year 3 or year 4 in? Nigga, he got drafted in 2020. See, they fucked it up. Like
year 4?
I think it's year 3, but either way, nigga, the math is wrong. That's all. That's my point. Go ahead.
Anyway. We gotta give them a chance to learn. And when I talk about my Warriors, because we're on this like super losing streak, and we need to talk about the Warriors.
Yeah, you panicking.
And Sacramento.
Nigga, it ain't December 1st yet. I'm not sweating it.
I'm not sweating it either.
No, because again, hey, you know what? Well, I can't sweat the Warriors because they have the issue with the old players the older players that aren't doing what they do, right? And the younger players that they trying to integrate.
Yeah.
So that
It's
gonna
hard to do right
it's gonna
now.
be an influx.
Mm-hmm.
The Kings, they have talent and they have a good coach, and they don't. It's back to my point for Darvin Ham, bro. It's been a year, or it's not even been a year. This your first year as a full head full head coach with these dudes, right? It's been a short. Your season started fucking October 1st, right? And it's like, all right, bro. So y'all expecting these cats to be a lot better than they should be at this point because I have a new coach, nigga. I wasn't with him the whole offseason. Mm-hmm. He got the job, but we didn't meet until pre-training or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever that shit is.
We were in the playoffs.
Like, so no, we're not. We're not coming back right away. Mm-hmm. We're not coming back and then trying to teach new people new things.
I still believe that. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be the year y'all get into the play-in. Sacramento gets into the play-in.
I think they can. It's again, bro.
I know they can.
It's only been 5 games. So regardless of, I don't care who you lost to.
It's been more than 5 games.
No, it's only been 5.
Oh shit.
Just a second.
Yeah. So I would. Okay. So look, when you go to Sacramento, I definitely already think they're going to be great. Watch. They're going to be good. But next year is one of those years you're going to see all the pieces start to come together for that team. For the Warriors, I'm looking at it more like because we have the veterans and they're still great, but they can't be great for long, long moments, right? So if we give them, let's say, 40 games or, 50 games, I think Wiseman, who looks like he doesn't know how to be physical yet, and Kuminga, who hasn't got the feel for the game, they will if you keep using.
Well, I mean that's the problem with having the veteran players there that have a sense of needing to be on the floor like Clay, because it's like, look, bro, we at the time when y'all was coming up, we didn't have people to put in your position. We didn't have you taking up the time for you. You, Steph, and Draymond was out there running, bro. Win, lose, or draw. Fuck it. Y'all was running and learning at the same time. Now we got a whole new core, and you niggas don't want to give up the spot. So the fact that y'all don't want to give up the spot is actually hurting our progression because these niggas got to learn on the field. They can't. You're not gonna learn in practice with y'all, bro. That's not how it goes. I gotta be out here banging with niggas that's out here. Period. Just to learn the ins and outs, bro. That's how the game goes. So that I feel like that's the biggest issue with the Warriors is the old niggas don't want to leave. They don't want to give up their spot, and it's like, bro, if there was a you when you came up, you wouldn't be you. Period.
I feel like we're in those between years. I'm not sure, but I think next year one of them's definitely coming off the bench. You know what I mean?
I think they both will get traded, but that's just me.
I'm not sure. It might. But this is what I was saying in the tweet. We got 3 lottery picks and 2 veterans that are obviously aging. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think if we go Clay and let's say Kuminga, you can get what you need back, which hurts to say.
You're right. I mean, but that's the thing though. Is it's like, do you want how do you want to build your team? Do you want to get rid of the pieces, or do you want to or do you just want to part amicably? Hey, bro. Every time, look, hey, because it's a contract year whenever they instead of trading for pieces and things like that, bro, let your contract run out of respect, and then whatever happens. Like, because this is how we respect. This is how I treat you, right? I want you. You want to continue to be a starter. I'm not paying you that way. If you want to stay on this team, I'm gonna pay you for the role that I can put you in.
Yeah.
If you want to be traded or whatever, you can leave too. You can, you know what I mean? We got options.
I'm thinking the people involved, it seemed as if Draymond was not ready to say that shit, right?
Hey, but he be talking to be the one not ready. He shouldn't have been talking that shit the whole time. Cause he the one that was like, we did this, we did that, did the deals and shit, and it's like, yeah, so you know the game. So now when it's your turn, when your time's up, bro, you had your opportunity and you waived it. That who said it was coming back just because you won? That's what you did yesterday, bro. You got a paycheck for the championship.
That was last year.
You got a paycheck for it already.
That was last year.
Nigga,
going forward, I don't know if I believe in you like that.
That's it.
And then you've had so many more of these down moments. It's hard to pay you like that. So that's why I'm looking at it with the 2 old dudes. And then one of them, when I talk about Kuminga and Wiseman,
Mm-hmm.
Wiseman he doesn't know how to use his physicality, bro. They out there punking this dude.
Yeah,
Like,
he's skinny.
He's not though.
No, he is.
He's skinny down low.
No, this is the thing. But Monty says it real quick, or he says it all the time. Is that it's not a big man, it's a tall man, right? Like you're not a big man. I'm a big man, even though I'm not that tall.
Ah, bro.
Right?
How many dudes did this to him?
That's
He
what
is 7'1".
Yeah,
And
but I
athletic
can
as
tell
fuck.
you. All right, we'll be back in just a second.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the straight dope show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.